Day, originally known as Armistice Day. The day began exactly 1 year after the Germans surrendered in World War I. Here's a live look at the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier, where Vice President Kamala Harris is participating in a wreath-laying ceremony. At 8 a.m., she will deliver remarks at Arlington National Cemetery. Well, on this Veterans Day, we're putting the spotlight on those who served and people helping to make sure their sacrifice doesn't go unnoticed.
For most vets, the decision to enlist was a life-changing one, and for some, it led to life-altering trauma. This week, I talked with retired Army Sergeant Salvador Trujillo. The decorated Iraq War veteran shared his story.
9/11 was a turning point for Salvador Trujillo. At almost 18 years old, he watched the towers crumbling on TV and decided in that moment he wanted to fight for his country.
I always looked up to the military and, I always wondered what it would take to get there, I am an immigrant to this country, so I wanted to give back in a way to the United States for, giving me the life that it gave me and for giving a good life to my family, too. So that was the best way to join is during combat operations, during a war.
The husband and new father enlisted in the Army. He was stationed at Fort Campbell in Kentucky, serving in the 101st Airborne Division. In 2005, he deployed to Iraq, joining a unit near Baghdad. On June 23rd of 2006, the armored vehicle he was a gunner in was hit by an IED in Mughdadiya.
It was very difficult because, one day you're full combat mode and you wake up a couple of weeks later and you're in hospitals.
He and his crew survived, but with devastating injury. Sergeant Trujillo suffered burns on more than half his body. Dealing
with the doctors and appointments and surgeries and all that had a big impact. It's a mental game that if you ask every soldier that got injured, they will tell you that it was very hard for them to accept it. You can't do operations anymore, and leaving my guys behind it was kind of tough, a lot tough actually.
Once back in the U.S., he was connected with Simplify and America's Fund.
How did you first come into contact with that organization, and how did that kind of change the course of your recovery?
I signed up with them in 2015, and they've been there ever since then. While every case is unique, many of the service members are double amputee, triple amputee, quadruple amputees, or paralyzed, and then they provide support throughout extensive support through a lot of programs, PTSD, adaptive equipment, caregiver support.
They helped throughout a long, difficult recovery, and long after Trujillo was out of the hospital and recovered from countless surgeries. In 2020, a roof leak damaged the home he lives in with his wife and 4 children.
Within a week, they had my roof replaced and fixed and ready to go, and that was a big stress that took off of me, especially in the winter. Trying to rush to figure out who can fix it, who can help us, how to stop further damage to the house, and I was one phone call away and a few emails and a couple of papers signed, and within a week my house was back to normal, and I just didn't have to worry about it anymore and have that stress. I really thank them for that, because that really helped my family a lot. And like I said, they're just a great nonprofit organization.
The fund also hosts events helping connect veterans and their spouses with other families navigating life after injury in service. These days, Trujillo has his commercial driver's license, and he's working towards becoming a fishing guide. He says fishing trips on the Columbia were life-changing. So much so, he bought his own boat and now wants to share that experience with other veterans.
And it was such a therapeutical, moment every time I get out that, I could be having the worst day in my life, and you go fishing, you totally forget about it, because we get to actually get out all our bad thoughts, and or we ask for advice, and try to help each other.
We're at a point in this country where so few people have that firsthand experience with a member of the military, whether it's, you know, someone in their immediate family or someone that they know very personally. So I think a lot of people this day and age are kind of in this situation now where they want to say thank you for your service, and they want to support our military men and women, but they don't necessarily know how to do that. So what do you want civilians out there to know about supporting our veterans on this Veterans Day?
The thank you is plenty. Uh, I always respect people that tell me, you know, thank you for your service, and I shake their hand, ask their names, and you know, but there's many ways you can do, you know, especially like Simplify Fund and America's Fund. One great way to donate is one great way to help is if you know, make a donation to them. It's going to impact a lot of veteran service members out there in a positive way. It's going to be a good cause.
Well, if you want to help, right now the Bob and Renee Parsons Foundation is hosting a match program. The charity from Bob Parsons, the entrepreneur behind GoDaddy and Parsons Extreme Golf, is going to match dollar for dollar every donation made to the fund up to $10 million through the end of this year. If you want to donate, we've got a link to do that on coin.com. I wanted to mention too, Sergeant Trujillo was awarded the Purple Heart for his actions in helping save his crew when they were attacked. I mean, he is truly an American hero.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Great story. And, you know, on Memorial Day, we celebrate those people that we lost in war. Veterans Day, we celebrate not only them, but those who are here. And organizations like that really help those here who need to be helped, you know, who've been injured fighting for our country. We appreciate any help that they can get.
You look at the sacrifice that our veterans and their families have made over the years, and you just want to make sure that they are taken care of, you know, for the rest of their lives. And so these organizations are helping to do that.
Yeah, so contribute if you can.